This is a story about a young African kid growing up in Australia, now on the path, man, just to inspire the youth through sport or basketball. My name is MUSA TOURE, and I'm from West Africa. The effect that the war have on me and most African kids is that it's like you're always on the move, and at the same time, not just on the move, like you're scared, like if you're gonna see tomorrow. So it's like you live a life of fear. So yeah, it affects you in a way because it feel like your childhood, you know? You don't have that good memory of your childhood. Some of the closest people to me passed away, so I didn't really get to see them back in Africa. So up to today's day, I still think about, like, you know, people back home. Coming to Australia was like the whole night. It was like no sleep. It's like, it was cool because it was like a new chapter beginning. At the same time, it was sad because I was like, in my mind, I was like, man, maybe I was never really gonna see some of these people ever again in life. Oh man, how did I first discover basketball? I went to a new school and just bunch of boys, man, bunch of young people, man. It was, of course, mostly just African and other kids too. You know, we just started playing sport. You know, we just started playing basketball. It was like some of the best days of my life. Cause like, now I was like back in a brotherhood again, you know, or people who almost like, who see life the same way you see it, you know, who are going through the same kind of thing you see it, you know. So we played for that 1 year, and the following year, in the Holy Land, man, Urunga Park, man. So we met David, you know, David Yuan. You know, he was there shooting too. So we started playing with him. And from there, the following year, you know, he told us, you know, he gonna make a team. So he made a team for us. It was bigger than us too, because that team was not just so much of African kids. It was like kids from every other background, really. Like every kid from Brisbane, like south side of Brisbane. If you're living around there, it's like everybody played for Hoop Dream back then. This guy, like his life experience, what he went through, he was just trying to pass it on to another, like, you know, a younger person, you know. So that was one of the great things. And up to now, this guy, he's still doing it. You know, that's one thing that amazed me. Like, you know, I have a lot of respect for him. He's still doing it. And it was like around like maybe like 500 kids from different backgrounds, you know, who was there. And this guy was taking care of all of them. And I think that was one of the blessing time of life, you know. So I moved to Caribbean like a few years ago. I was living around there. And I was going there at the same time on the weekend. I would go to the park, the little park, you know. I would see, you know, young people, or sometimes, you know, just talking to them. And I feel like the same thing that happened to my neighborhood growing up, like what young people was going through, that was the same thing that was happening here. Like, man, let me give this thing a shot, you know, let me do a basketball thing. Like, let me, you know, open up a basketball club, you know, like what kids, they will come and find themselves and play sport, you know. Whatever I learned in life, you know, trying to pass it on to the next person. So helping some people out in life, you know, like younger people out in life in terms of sport, really, and just listen to them. And this is what a lot of people miss. Like, we can lose many other kids than we are like right now losing, but we can lose many. You know, so that's how this thing really started for me. And yeah, I still find like it's like my passion, man. You know, when you're young, it's like you're arrogant and you think the whole world is against you. All of that till somebody, you know, sit down with you and tell them, man, hey, I can see what, you know, what you're talking about or where you're coming from. And to be honest, man, it's bigger than basketball. You know, like ball is life, but not all about life, you know. That's how I look at it personally. I feel like life, you know, God gave everybody special talent. It's hard for me to be who I'm not. Anywhere you go, like I got an energy. Like I like to hype people up for no reason, but then again, that's my energy, you know. Like I just do me. I just be real to me, and I just tell every kid, just be you. You know, so I think especially playing the game of basketball, it make it easy. Anytime you listen to a person and you listen to their story, from there you can know like which way you want to help them.